federal government is about to receive a crucial ACCC report exposing how much of our data is being unethically bought, sold and spread by companies. Experts warn our privacy laws are 35 years out of date. And as Jonathan Lee reports, both major parties stand accused of dropping the ball.
It's the remarkable app accessed by almost 2 million Australians, including the Brown family, who are keen to know their teenage daughter Jasmine is safe.
It alerts us when she's on the bus coming home from school, and I guess, busy lives we have. Sometimes we're both at work, so it's nice to know when she's home safely.
For a fee, Life 360 allows loved ones to track each other through their phone. But a growing number have been alarmed to find this feature, personal information sales, and the fact the setting is often switched on. The page gives users information on how to stop the company selling or sharing their information.
To see that was quite a bit disturbing, actually.
Life 360 has told Sky News it has not sold any Australian member data to any partners, and it doesn't do so outside the US. But Associate Professor Catherine Kemp says the field is highly debatable.
Sometimes a company is saying we don't sell information when they will share that information through a commercial agreement, even though money isn't handed over in exchange for the data. And also sometimes the argument that's being made is it's not actually technically personal information.
In America, car owners are finding information tracking their driver behaviour is being passed from manufacturers to insurance companies, spiking their premiums. Car expert founder Paul Marrick fears similar could happen here. Have we opened a Pandora's box connecting our cars to the internet?
They have been tracking data for quite some time. It's now that they're connected that they have the ability to transmit that data, and then subsequently they have the ability for others to access the data that is within the vehicle.
The ACCC is about to hand down a review to government 4 years in the making that for the first time lifts the lid on the secret world of data brokers. They collect your private information and on-sell it. It's another way big tech makes big money.
That data broker will say you have the name and email address of a particular customer. We can tell you their income range, their age range, their marital status, potentially information about their health situation.
Our privacy laws date back to a time when we searched for information on shelves instead of online. In 2019, the ACCC made 15 key recommendations to reform and modernise the sector, but so far, only one has been legislated. Our governments still can't even decide how to define personal information. Sky News has learned that under consumer law, if a company wants your private information, it should be asking you directly and not receiving it from a third party. But the lack of transparency over the unauthorised buying and selling of our data means not a single company in Australia has ever been brought to account. What is the future?
A car company, for example, if they're able to determine that you've bought a $100,000 car and often you're travelling to high-end stores or high-end shopping centres, that data is valuable to advertisers.
Once these companies have your information, I suppose it's gone.
The horse is bolted and that cannot be undone.
For the Browns, it's a reminder what they consider precious, others may seek to profit from.
If they know, how we're driving our cars and what's next, your home insurance, the mind boggles actually, Jono, to think what's out there in the future.
Jonathan Lee, Sky News.